I can't do this anymore.
You're dismissed, Corporal.
I've got a new girl, Lola. She's practically a virgin.
Killer is Francis Maguire. I heard a bit about the murder myself. Please tell me you didn't kill Finbar. The forger's a true artist. Where are my plates? O'Rourke. Them bastard cops grabbed them, along with our man Maguire. First thing sunrise, we storm the precinct and get back what's mine.
Did I scare you last night?
Why would you?
I scare myself sometimes. I get wild, tip over, lose myself in what I'm doing. I think it's the gypsy in me. I have to tire myself out to get back.
Well, I needed a little tired.
You're shaving first thing in the morning?
Yeah. So?
Didn't think you were the type to get all washed up before work.
Only after a big drink. Helps me focus. See if I'm steady. What's your real name?
What do you mean?
I've been around Epis long enough. None of you use your Christian names.
Who says I'm a Christian? Fine. Victoria.
Come on.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Rose.
I'm not buying that.
The absolute truth. Gloria.
You win. Lola it is. Did you send my message?
Sure I did. Said he'd be right down after your audience with Pope Pius. Now shut your mouth before you catch yourself another beating, you cop killer. All right, you ain't seeing anyone. And you ain't going anywhere. You're gonna stay here and fester. I don't know. Look, do I have to?
Yes. Now, once more. Are you ready?
Free money! You're rich! You're rich, it's all yours, damn it! It's a pot of gold! It's the end of your rainbow! Take it! And there! You'll never work again in your life!
What in the good hell?
Hands up! Down, you copper! Get down! Move! Get down! Kiss the floor, you bastard! Roy! I said down! You move! Get down! You die! Get down! Down, pig! Pig! Down! Get down! 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 I say you! Blink at me! Don't look at me! Just stay still! Get down! Roy, come on! Say where you are. All of you! Good morning to all!
Morning it is, but good. Good is such a small and aspiring word. The hell do you think you are?
Shut up! Mr. Philemon Keating,
Preeminent malefactor, currently specializing in custom-made currency.
The counterfeiter.
Incarnate. I've heard much about you, Captain Sullivan. Now, I know at this early hour you are understaffed and vulnerable. So let's play nice, shall we? I want my printing plates, and I want them now. Lola. Gloria Rose.
It was. It is. For the best. For both of us. As like Donovan said, some things only get more broke the more you try to fix them. If that ain't the truth. Thanks for the night.
Where are my printing plates, Captain Sullivan?
My plates!
Well, why, hello.
Read this place, it's
Such a beautiful couple.
plates!
Please, we're only here to report a theft. Oh. Someone has done you wrong. A frustrating feeling, isn't it? Come here. It's okay.
Stop! No!
Jesus Christ! My plates. I don't know what you're talking about. Bullshit! When I asked out there, your face fell. You knew exactly why I was here and what I would do for them. I am in a hurry! So do not waste my time, Captain. Trust me, you don't want to see what I'm capable of, but a situation deteriorates.
They're here, right here. There's no need for any more of this.
That drawer there? No, I don't think there, no. There. 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 Or there.
Take the guns, let's move! Search everywhere! Handcuffs are empty! Any luck? No! Shit! Keep checking! Sunlight! Where the hell are the goddamn things? Goddamn papers! Anything? A damn thing! Johnny got shot! Give it.
Can I have my clothes now? What's with the herd of folks out front? And your clothes. You do know how to fire a pistol, don't you? No.
No shooting, you bleeding dummy!
Next time, shut your eyes. You might actually hit the man somewhere between his balls and his brains.
What the shit, Seamus?
How does this copper know your name? Oh, I can explain.
Explain what? We gave you the 200 coins for blowing in Francis McGuire, and now you got to shot me! God damn it!
Mr. O'Rourke, tell me our search has been successful.
No, boss. Not yet.
What did you expect to achieve by covering an institution such as this? Order? Justice? This is the only order there is. And the only justice you get in this world is the one you can afford. But if you take justice into your own hands, you can create your own order. I've built an empire from order. And I will not have it taken away from me. Where are my blessed plates, Captain? Get McGuire.
About damn time. Seamus, what's with the birthday suit? O'Rourke?
I didn't expect to see you still standing.
Takes more than a beating to keep me down.
Quick, get over here, now! Quick! Andrew, what's going on? The Druids, they took over the precinct. They got hostages. There were several shots fired, but we don't know if any...
Oh, sweet Christ. appearances.
Get the hell off the street! Go!
God damn it! How many are there? Because I'll have dozen. Sounds like more mad.
That's because they're in a building full of guns, Andrew. Our guns.
Cover! We need cover!
As many coppers as you can find!
Hold your fire there, lads! You're only making a lot of racket. We need to save our bullets. Morning, Mr. McGuire. Where's wee Seamus? Seems our boy was a turncoat. He's awaiting his sentence. Celestial circle of blue. A beautiful, affecting sight. Oh, and here come the dregs from the basement. Welcome. Welcome, the more the merrier for this party.
Over against the wall.
What? The Philistine who arrested you, is he here?
Hell if I know. Now that I'm on the other side, all coppers look the same to me.
Then let me ask you, where are my goddamn plates? Hey. No one knows. Fascinating. To my knowledge, it is customary that when a man is arrested, the items found on his person are confiscated as evidence. Yet my men have searched every room, every drawer, every goddamn locker, and there is no evidence of Mr. McGuire's arrest. Allow me to be clear. I came here in search of possessions that belong to me. I will not leave until I have those possessions back. You people are commodities to me, products that I will trade and use as needed. And if someone doesn't tell me where my possessions are, you are products that I will dispose of at my leisure. Where are they?
You all alone? Oi! Any sign of Solomon?
No! Can we get in touch with Donovan?
You went north last night. You two! Take the alley! Inside Schwartz's pawn shop! Now! Hey, I need you to take him back door. Go, now!
Detective, last night.
I don't give a damn about last night.
Well, I found Annie. I tried to bring her home, to your home, but your wife Ellen, she wouldn't have her. And Annie said she wanted to wait here, in the precinct.
Hold your fire till I say so!
God damn it, I said save your bullets!
Put him there. Put the captain there with his men.
choice we got. I said I want to talk, you hear me?
I speak not to the unknown. Who calls for me?
Detective Corcoran.
What seems to be the problem, Detective?
Son of a bitch thinks he's a comedian. I'm assuming you're not acting out of whim or caprice. So I'm curious, what's driving you? How can we help?
Ah, yes. What is the inspiration for such an act? That is a question, and it is a damn good one. The spirit behind the decision to enter this building. Is it a divine spirit, you may wonder? The truth. I cannot identify between the omnipotent and the ambitions of man. Can you, sir? Hello, good sir.
Stand down! Everyone stand down! What is it you want? Money?
Money? I have more money than King Solomon. I want my printing place. Francis McGuire, and free passage out of this city for me and my men.
What printing plates?
You know damn well. The plates your men stripped from McGuire last night.
What's he talking about? When Victor Francis was carrying counterfeiting plates, we processed them like any evidence. My man here? He was in on the arrest. He says they're in the locker.
Do you suggest I am mindless enough that I did not look there?
Wait! Do you have any wounded in there?
It's a wee bit of a mess, I'd say.
Any wounded children?
No. Not yet. I'm still in a hopeful mood.
Please don't hurt anyone else. We'll find those plates, get you transport wherever else you need, but it'll take some time.
Time. Time. Time. Money I can make, but time.
Until then, we got a doctor in there. Take a look at the wounded. Are you still there? Are you there?
Find my plates, detective. Your doctor will have precisely 15 minutes, but I warn you, if he's not a doctor, you'll need a mortician.
Get Freeman. Yes, sir, detective, right away. I'll bury McGuire for bringing this bullshit business into our precinct. Where the hell are those plates?
Pray, tell.
Coppers. At all entrances, front and back. Got us surrounded.
Well, we've got the hostages. My chips are on the table. I've braved harsher fires than this.
Dressing and
The marine sponge and,
opium powder?
please. Will you be okay?
Okay, no, I'll worry myself sick.
I promise I will.
Don't say it. Just go, do the job, and come home safe. I'll get the room ready here in case we need to take care of any wounded.
All right.
There are 6 men, as far as we know. Where they're stationed, I can't tell you. But I know the hostages are both coppers and civilians. And Matthew, and he's in there. They say they haven't hurt any children, but
I'll look for her first, Corky.
if I had another option, any other, I wouldn't ask you to go in. Doctor's coming in!
Keep walking.
Can't be too cautious. Are you a real doctor? Medical doctor? Or some kind of African witch doctor with spells and such?
A medical doctor. Yes? Pleased to see you as always. Dr. Freeman.
Dr. Freeman. Huh. Oh, I guess that confirms that. Oh, you know what? Forgot to mention one caveat. If you're not out of here in exactly 15 minutes, beginning now, I will kill you. Got it?
Easy. You're okay. You're okay.
For the time being, he is, but I can't make any guarantees in regards to his future.
Am I gonna die? No, Captain.
Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand, therefore. Stand.
Without surgery, Captain Sullivan is sure to die, and soon. And with your permission, I'd like to have one of the hostages help me carry the wounded man out.
2 for 1. You are shrewder than you look, Doctor.
For a smoke, you've some pair of balls on you.
You have achieved the impossible. You have taken down the strongest precinct in New York. And you have the power to take lives. But you also have the power to save lives. Allow me to help you save this one man.
Let's play a game of democracy in the way our beloved government declares it does. You get 1 vote. The motion on the table. Do we allow the Black Doc to remove Captain Sullivan from the premises? Come on now. Vote yes. Captain Sullivan goes to surgery. Vote no. He remains here to die. But there's a catch. Isn't there always? A life for a life.
Now, sir.
Quiet, nigger.
If you vote to release Captain Sullivan, one of you will take his place and die. And if you vote to retain Captain Sullivan and watch his life wither away, you stand a good chance of living. Now, hands up for those who are willing to release the good captain. Oh, I'm sorry. For those of you with your hands tied, say me. Such handsome selfishness. Not a single one of you cares about Sullivan's life. This is too amusing. But I admit, I love the irony of an Irish police captain's life in the hands of a Negro. So, go ahead. Get one of those useless coppers from out there. You do understand. You got less than 4 minutes left.
I need a man to help me carry out Captain Sullivan and get him to surgery right now.
I want assurances that the man coming inside will not be harmed.
Detective, I can assure you that your man has 3 minutes.
I need to see what's going on in there.
All right. I'm coming in.
Get in here.
What the hell? Settle down.
Get in there. How goes the search for my goods?
slowly.
It's a shame. There's only two things that should be done slowly, and one of them is pork. Roast pork.
Why kill the innocent for a few pieces of missing steel?
Innocent or no, there is, and always has been, only one reason to kill. Money. Why didn't the Union allow the Confederacy to secede? Money. Cotton. Money. And what happened next? Killing. Hundreds of thousands dead because of Washington's ever-ambitious empire, detective. They institute a federal currency, ruining states' rights, independent banks' rights, and only one party wins, the federal government. So if they have the right and the power to print money, and so do I.
This is madness.
Well, for some of us, madness is the only place in which to make our fortunes.
Corcoran, please.
The only reason I haven't yet shot you is because I want to see if you and this dark doctor can carry a grown man out of here in 22 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2...
Matthew, I didn't see any in there.
She's safe. Hide in your office. They haven't found her yet.
You've got till 1/4 the hour to get me my plates, 2 carriages out in front, a clear path to the docks, and an unguarded boat waiting there. Otherwise, the death toll will rise quickly.
They got 2 in the front, 4 in the muster room. For the hostages alive, they got 7 of our boys, 8 civilians, and Annie. Which one of you is the fastest?
I won the Tammany 4th of July race 3 years running.
There's a Norwegian named Omar at Fatty's Saloon on Mowbray. You'll recognize him. Say we need 1 large piece of pie, and go grab me 2 steaks. You, go grab the rest of our boys and bring them to me now. Go!
All right, you just rest now.
It was bad. Your face tells me that.
I don't know why, Sarah. But there are days when a shadow descends upon a place, a dark, bloody pall. Same as on the battlefield, same as at the precinct today. And, oh yes, one can fight it with all his might. It's almost as if the shadow needs to beat its own self down, eat its own self before it fades away. And there are days this world makes no sense to me. None at all.
Which one of you can sing? What's your name?
Felix the tenor, sir.
Why is that?
Because, sir, my name is Felix and I sing tenor.
Well, Felix, I want you to sing me the saddest song you know.
Dear thoughts are in my mind, and my soul soars enchanted as I hear the sweet lark. From the Norwegian. Good. Sit it down there. All right. He wants mayhem. Let's give him mayhem.
What the Jesus? this beef. Holy shit!
Let's go! Go, go, go! Tommy, hurry! Got him! 2, 3! Drop your weapons! Right here! Wait! Stop! Right now! Right now!
Shoot once more and I'll kill the girl.
Hold your fire! That's an order! Hold fire!
Please, please, please.
I want all copper weapons on the floor. Try and hold on to a second weapon. Any other weapon, I goddamn dare you. If one shot is fired, she dies.
Do what he says! Now!
Grab him. It's you for the young lass, Detective Corcoran. And I will take pleasure in killing her.
Please, 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 come, please, no.
You got me.
Now let her go.
Go on, child, go! I'm growing tired. So this is the last time I'm gonna make this request.
I have no idea we have plates on you!
It was simple! Hand over 2 pieces of metal. But no, you gotta be the government man, the man with a badge. Well, now you die for your sins. Wait! Mr. McGuire, what say you?
Corcoran's the bastard who sent me to swing. It would be a pleasure to pay him back for it.
Be my guest.
Francis, don't do this. Mind yourself, Andrew. Been waiting a while for this, Corky. And here's where I thought I'd reach hell before you. But life's full of surprises, isn't it? It's long of all. See, Mr. Keeling, a man can only climb so high before his ambitions become too much and he must be taken down. Druids are dead. But as I said, life's full of surprises. You saved my life when New York burnt. I saved yours. We're square.
Detective? Yeah?
I don't know, it's just...
Guess I never thought something like this could happen here.
Neither did I, kid. But we got our home back. Why wasn't I informed?
Captain Sullivan wasn't even in the know. And thank the good Lord for that Negro doctor of yours, or else we'd have lost another fine man. Francis went in deep. He had to think like them, act like them, smell like them. He had to become one of them.
Christ's sakes. We lost innocent civilians and several of our own men today. And what about Finbar?
I did not kill little Brad.
Casualties! You're a soldier, Corcoran, you know, loss has come for the greater good. I'm going to tell you, gentlemen, something that does not leave this room. These are what Keating was searching for. The Union Army is counterfeiting money, Confederate money, and flooding the South with the bills. A flood which is destroying what little was left of their economy. In retaliation, the Rebs wanted to do the same. We could not afford to let that happen here. When I mustered out, the High Command approached me, asked me to track down Keating, knowing full well he had been hired by the Confederacy to strike New York. The assignment? Put him out of business.
So? Money over lives, is it?
It's reality, Detective, the dirty little side of the war that gains no headlines, earns no commendations, and in that skirmish, Francis McGuire was a valiant soldier.
He was in the precinct the entire time, gun in hand, and did nothing to stop Keating's slaughter.
I was in holding half the time. Past that, I was 1 man against 5. If I'd have fired on him, it would have been the death of me and the investigation.
I need to know, Francis. Who killed Finbar?
James O'Rourke. And today, Corky, thanks to you, the murdering bastard got his.
Lads, enough! Detective McGuire. Now look, I understand some serious shit has gone down between the two of ye. Moving forward, you two will work for me. Together. Like it or not.
So what's to be?
Shake the man's hand, Detective.
Mama? Praise God!
A family is forever in your debt.
Forever is a terribly limitless void. Well, you had me promise.
Collaboration is the best way to erase the mark Keating left on the 6th precinct.
Alderman Bartlett, what we rarely up to down here in 5 points.
You're pregnant. Should I have known?
Personally, I've never operated on shoulds.
I have realized that I may not like being in love.
Your testimony may be brief, but it must happen.